Hello, happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm excited for this live today because I'm going to do something that I feel like I haven't done in such a long time. So, if you are a mom and you are oblivious to what digital marketing is, you're oblivious to making money online, you think it's too good to be true, you think it's a scam, you think that you can't do it because you don't have any experience, sis, this live is going to be for you. And I'm so excited because I'm literally going to walk you through step by step on how you can start generating anywhere from 400 to about $3,000 a day, if not more. It's completely up to you. What I do for a living is digital marketing. It's changed my life completely. I started almost 20 months ago, and it has only been up and up and up from here. And, I'm big on sharing my experience and a lot of my students and mentees' experiences to help other moms because, sis, working a job, there's nothing wrong with that, but one income is just too close to none. And, just like yesterday, I don't know what part of the world you're in or what part of the country you're in. A lot of people had to call off of work, and that's income that a lot of moms need. And one thing about, getting started with digital marketing and digital products and being able to do this, you can do it anywhere in the world. It does not matter. You can do it while you work. If you're someone that wants to come off of your job, it could be literally the bridge for you to do that. This is completely up to you. All I want you to take from this live and you watching me today is, what I always tell people, your mind is what your life can be. If you think positive, if you think that you can make more income, you can. You know what I mean? Now, granted, action is required. And I'm going to be showing you that action that you can put into place today. So if you have any questions, feel free to put in chat. I'm going to be sharing my screen with y'all, and I'm going to be giving you step by step of how you can do this. And like I said, you don't need any experience. You just need to basically say, hey, I want to change my situation. I want to do more because I want more for not just my family, but for yourself. As a mom, I can't say it enough how grateful I am that I get to be present in my kids' life and their upbringing. I'm not having to just ship my kids off to someone else because I have to go to work or, be able to try to provide for them. There's so much more in life than that. So I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna share my screen. I'm also gonna go ahead and drop NPM in the chat. And if y'all are interested, you can just click the link. Let me you know what? It's not gonna let me do it right here. I'll just drop it right there. But it's going to be linked down in the description. I'm going to quickly share my screen and we're going to go step by step. Okay, mamas? So if I got some mamas in here, definitely let me know. Put a pink heart in the chat. Let me know. Thank you. Thank you, Jude. Look, girl, I got my little clip ins in. I've been trying to do a little 1, 2, 1, 2, switch it up. Switch it up. But thank you. I hope you're doing okay, sis. I'm going to share my screen really quickly. And y'all, we're going to get into it. But again, now y'all have y'all paper and pen out, okay? Because I'm about to give y'all free game. So if you do not know, this is the Mompreneur Method, and this is a done for you digital income system. Sis, let me just say this now: there is nothing out here like it. There is no competition. It's funny. Somebody asked this the other day when I did the Q&A, like, well, who's your competition? There is no competition when it comes to the Mompreneur Method, sis, because there's nothing out there like it. A lot of courses, a lot of communities, a lot of programs are designed for everybody, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I truly believe in having that one size fit all just doesn't work for me personally. I need something really catered to me, a person that understands me, a person that gets my lifestyle, a person that understands, like, hey, trying to manage a business while trying to get my kids down for a nap or for bedtime and things like that. I'm only limited amount of time in a day. There's only so much that I can do as a mom, and I need a business that literally understands that, and two, makes it realistically for me to be able to complete the things in here that I can learn so I can start earning. So that is exactly why I created the Mompreneur Method, for that exact reason, because not all moms have, hours and hours a day. Some moms, a lot of moms only have a few hours a day, or sometimes just a few hours a week. Just because that's the case for you, sis, that does not mean you can't have a successful business. So that is exactly why I created this. So this is a done for you digital income system. It literally tells you what to do, what to say, and how to show up online. Okay, y'all, it's 2026 and AI, social media is taking over. Y'all, it's literally projected that there are going to be so many millionaires generated this year just from AI and utilizing digital products, because people want results. People want answers to their problems ASAP. And as a mom, you solve problems every single day, sis. Okay, there is nothing that a billionaire or a millionaire does every single day that you can't do. And matter of fact, we do hell of a lot more, and people don't even realize that. As a mom bringing life into this world, as a mom, you are a scheduler, you are a Uber driver, a cook, you do everything. So why can't you run a business? Okay, we got to change the narrative of thinking that women, moms especially, can't have it all. You can be a present mom, and you can make money while being present, and that's exactly what I teach inside of here, plus more. Okay, and then on top of that, I believe in doing things the easy way. I, from my experience, because this is the thing, and this is what I want y'all to take from me too. When I started learning about digital products, and I obviously started taking it serious, the really key thing that I learned was problem solving. If you solve people's problems, then you can make a lot of money. And there's nothing wrong with that. I consider myself a spiritual person. And I definitely, even had to consult with God and be like, okay, God, is it okay that I'm, praying and asking for wealth? But it literally is in plain sight in the Bible that God wants us all to be, live a life of abundance. God wants us all to prosper, okay, for the right reasons. Okay, I'm not saying get out here and do something strange for a little piece of change. That's not what I'm saying. But being able to help and be a blessing to others is why I show up every single day, and why I'm so passionate about what I do, and why I think that you, as a mom watching this, will probably feel the exact same way. Okay, but I wanted to, really simplify the process for moms, because y'all, it's not hard. It is not hard at all. I film everyday moments. I teach my students and the moms inside of my community, y'all, film y'all everyday life. You can get paid for it. And there's nothing wrong about that. There's no reason for you to feel bad about that. That's just what it is. Okay. If I can do this every single day, so can you. Okay. The only difference between me and you is I decided to show up consistently because I wanted to make more money. I wanted to be more present with my kids. I wanted to travel whenever I wanted. I wanted to buy my dream car. I wanted to retire my husband from his second job, which I was able to do. So again, if I can do these things, you can do this well. Y'all used to work at a warehouse for 11 years and was miserable. And I thought I was going to be there literally my whole life because it was decent income, but I wasn't happy, and I'm here to tell you, if you are not happy in your situation, you have the ability to change it. And it starts with your mind, sis. Okay. I'm just here to give you the blueprint, the system that literally is going to aid you and get you there. But, even one thing that I like to always tell all of my moms, sis, this can be a stepping stone for you. Okay. As much as I want all moms inside of this community to make $1 million, or if not more, and you can continue to do that, as you grow and as you start obtaining income skills, nobody can take these skills away from you. Unlike college, yeah, you can go get your degree, you can get yourself in all this debt, but you cannot sell those skills. When you learn, I'm telling you, it literally is like a hamster wheel of you just constantly doing different things and falling into different things. When I started digital marketing, okay, I seen that I could predict my income, and I started making, 10K months consistently, right? So with that, instead of me, tricking my money down, don't get me wrong, I went and splurged a little bit because this was the most money I had ever made before. But once I seen that, wow, if I show up and I utilize the system, then I can make, this amount every month. And I know that I can spend accordingly, right? But then I was like, well, I want my money to make me even more money. So then I started investing the money that I was earning from digital marketing into other businesses. I started Airbnb. I have 3 properties now. I started Turo and helped my husband kind of do that because he's always kind of wanted to do that. That's another thing. We just recently started a vending machine company. So there's so many different things that you can do. And again, a 9 to 5, I just want y'all all to know that it literally is set up for you to be capped. It literally is set up for you to really have to kill yourself to want more, which is why they, kind of tempt you with, oh, I'm offering you this overtime. I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to burn out my body, baby. I'm trying to look good. And I don't want to do all this for a little bit of change when I can control the income that I can have. And that's exactly what digital marketing can do for you, especially for beginners, especially for moms who don't have any experience. Okay. So I'm going to walk y'all through how this program works and how you can use it literally step by step. So when you get inside of NPM, the first thing that I want to mention is, like I said, this is a done for you digital income system, meaning step by step, sis. There's nothing in here that, if you've never seen it before, if you've never heard of it before, it literally is going to walk you through the process. Okay. So inside of NPM, every Tuesday, which is Tuesday today, I do have a live Q&A call. So if you navigate to just the calendar, I just want to kind of quickly show you. Every Tuesday we have this live Q&A call. I am actually moving it to Wednesday, but hey, I'm just letting y'all know this was our last call of this week. But every Tuesday, live support. Okay. I want to go over that first because that's really important. Okay. You are not doing this. You are not figuring this out on your own. You literally have help. And the most important thing is people that are actually like you, not random people, but moms that are just like you, moms who are going through the same thing, moms who are dealing with preteens, moms who are dealing with newborns, moms who are trying to navigate this all while running their business. Okay. So it's really important. So every Tuesday, as the creator and founder, I hop on and I answer questions that you may have in regards to your personal strategy. Sometimes I do audits of people's pages. I do a little bit of all. Okay. I'm really big on support because, again, once I figured out this business module and I knew that so many moms could be successful, I knew I had to share it with other moms. And that's why I created this community strictly for moms. Okay. So you have that. And then every Saturday, I have a masterclass that I do, and it's called Selling Mama Saturday, where I help you with a special skill. So rather it's something with your marketing, your branding, how to utilize your freebie, how, like last week we did how to find out your content like signature style, because everybody's style is different. Again, like I mentioned, MPM is not a one size fit all. Okay, this is literally for moms, and it's made for you to be able to kind of like make it work for you. Okay, and I'm gonna show y'all that in a second. So I wanted to kind of quickly show y'all that. But then when you go into the classroom, this is where all of the modules are hosted. So inside, these are all audio style modules. Okay. So it makes it easy for you to learn. So you can listen to this on the go. And it's not a type of learning where you're literally are being talked down to, there's not a whole bunch of different random people in here teaching you this information. I am the only, teacher in here, and I'm really sharing, real experiences, real step-by-step instruction that has actually worked for not just myself, but for some of my other students. I have students that have made over 6 figures, students that have made their first 10K, their first 50K, their first 80K. And I took all of that and I created it and I filtered it strictly for moms. So it's all in mom language. And like I said, listen to it when you're in the car. You can listen to it when you are cleaning up. I do all the time. And that is how I learn. You know how sometimes when you're like, y'all ever heard of like subliminals? You know how when like stuff be playing in the background and stuff like that, and you're listening to it, you actually learn and obtain the information a lot much better than trying to like sit here and stare at a screen and then get distracted because the kids need something or your husband needs something or or whatever. So that's why I designed it in that way. Now there are some video instruction in here as far as like step by step. Like if you are a mom who needs help with like editing or something like that, I do have a module on that. And obviously you want to be looking at the screen just to kind of give you a quick little overview. But again, I like the fact that, and I think all of the moms love the fact that you literally can take what you need and leave what you don't. If you have a question about something, you can go in the module, look it up for yourself and find it and get straight to it. And that's the beauty of having like courses inside of a program. You literally can take what you need and leave what you don't. If you have a question particularly about just understanding digital marketing, you can go here. If you're struggling with your mindset, mama, you need to go in here because this is important. Trying to run a business and being a mom, it can be somewhat of a difficult thing to do, but yet when you implement systems, when you implement God in your personal strategy, it really can be a breeze for you. And I'm such an advocate for that because y'all, I'm telling y'all, if it wasn't for God and if it wasn't for me just utilizing the system, I would not be where I'm at today. I would not be able to say that I've made over $300,000 as a complete beginner, y'all. I just didn't give up. Yeah, it was hard. Yeah, I had some long nights, but I knew the life that I wanted to live and I was determined to get there, and wasn't nothing gonna stop me to get there. Okay. So if you are a mom and you're thinking the exact same thing, I'm here to tell you, sis, you can have it, but it's not gonna come from you liking and saving a post and saying you're gonna do it. It comes from you actually taking action. Okay. So like I mentioned, these are all of the modules. Again, everything that you need in one place to really help you structure your business. Okay. But the really game changer about, I want to make sure I ain't lose. Okay. Thank you, Drew. Y'all, I'm sorry, I have to keep going back and forth between the screen. Y'all let me know if y'all still with me. Drop some pink hearts in the chat, okay? But the really game changer about MPM and why I know that this program is literally just gonna go crazy. And it's truly like nothing else out there because, and I don't mean this in no shady way at all, but a lot of programs and a lot of courses that I've came across and that I've seen and that I, try to do my own research on is a lot of it is designed for you not to finish it. A lot of it is designed for you to, if I'm just being completely honest, and I hate that the regular folks out here that are oblivious to what digital marketing is, that's why people are so quick to try to call something a scam, right? Because sometimes it is designed to, almost funnel you into something else, for you to pay for something else, for you to unlock something else to get to that next step. MPM is not designed that way, sis. From the moment you get inside here, you get everything that you need step by step. And you even get my phone number as the creator and the founder because I want you to be successful. There is enough money for us all to make money daily. Okay. And if, like I said, if I can do this, you can do this as well. And this is why I created this, because I want y'all to be successful. I want you to be that mom who, who's not stressed out about time, who's not worried about money. You know what I mean? That I feel like my whole life I've been on this earth. for 35 years, but y'all, for about 33 years, I've always had to be stressed out about money. I don't stress out about money at all anymore. You know what I mean? Because I've been able to create multiple businesses, and I wasn't trying to create them businesses all at the same time. I created one, I mastered one, I saw that I could get, consistent income. Then boom, once I seen, okay, I'm gonna make 10K again, I'm gonna make 10K again, I'm gonna make 10K again. All right, let me start investing this money. I can actually, you know what I mean? Because I'm telling y'all, you're not gonna ever get rich. You're not gonna ever have enough money just by leaving money in your account and saving. That's what they teach us. That's what they tell us in school. But if you study any of the rich, if you study any of the wealthy, they utilize their money to make them more money. And that's just how it works. And I'm here today to show you a quick little blueprint of how you can use this, and you literally have no excuse. Okay. So the really game changer about NPM is Mama Bot, okay? And she literally can do it all, okay? So again, if you are someone who's like, girl, I don't know if I want to show my face, but I want to get into this, she got you covered. If you like, girl, I'm not really good with captions and hooks or whatever like that, sis got you covered. Sis, if you are struggling with your mindset or whatever like that, sis got you covered, okay? I literally pump so much information inside of Mama Bot because, again, when I say I want moms to be successful, I didn't want moms because, again, like I told y'all get my phone number when you get inside of NPM so you can have that additional help if you need it, so you can text me anytime, ask any questions that you may need. But I didn't want moms to be waiting on my response. Because one thing about me, sis, I don't work on the weekends. Okay, that's one thing you're gonna have to get to know about me. I don't work on the weekends, girl. Other than me doing my little my Selling Mama Saturday masterclass that I do inside of NPM. But other than that, girl, she's off the clock. Okay. But I wanted to create something that literally had all of my knowledge, my brain, plus more, right, inside of here to be at your, you know what I mean, that can help you 24/7 once you're in here. So I'm gonna take y'all step by step from day one, okay? How we utilize Mama Bot, okay? So hopefully I can talk. Hey girl, so it is my first day inside of NPM. I'm not sure where to start. Do I start with the live Q&A calls? Do I start with Selling Mama Saturday? Like, what do I even do? I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time, and I'm ready to start making income today. So I'm gonna drop that in there just like that. And as y'all can see, she literally is going to make you feel a little bit better about yourself. Okay, so she said, hey, mama, welcome inside. I know the first day butterflies are real, but I got you. Let's keep it simple, powerful, so you can start making income today without the stress or confusion. Let's clear the air. No, you do not have to wait on live Q&A or Selling Mama Saturday to get started. Those are support tools, not starting points. They're powerful bonuses, but you're not behind if you don't jump on them right away. And so as you can see, she says, now let's focus on what moves the needle today. Since you're brand new and ready to make income, your first mission is not selling right away. It's building trust by pushing your freebie. That's how you attract leads, warm up your audience, start convos that lead to confident sales. So then she says, your starter plan, no overwhelm, just action. Step 1, pick one freebie to promote. And as y'all can see, she says a 10-minute NPM video training, NPM sneak peek, both, and then it says both are inside of NPM, okay? And then she says step 2, post about it today using the caption, okay? So let's just say I decided to pick one. So I'm going to quickly show y'all, because again, I told y'all I'm giving y'all step by step. I'm eliminating any excuse that y'all got, okay? So in order to go get the freebie, I'm going to quickly show y'all, okay? I ain't giving everything away, but I'm just going to quickly show you. So the freebies are hosted inside the Set It Up Shop Mama. And again, like I said, you have everything that you need step by step. You do not have to create anything, sis. Literally, you just plug and play. You get NPM and you plug and play and start selling it today. That's how simple this is, okay? So if you go to the Set It Up Shop Set It Up Shop Mama, and you go to the NPM freebies, you will see I have a video about making, the freebie your own, so how you can go in and customize it. And then I have this free 10-minute training, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is just decide which one do you resonate with, right? And this is really important because as you start going through modules and as you start learning a little bit more, you'll see which one kind of resonates with you. You can use both of them. It's completely up to you. The point is you don't have to create anything, okay? So I'm going to kind of quickly show you. We'll do this one. I'm going to do... So one thing that I also like to tell moms and show moms is making it like your own color. Y'all know me. If y'all seen me online before, I love making everything the color pink. That's just that's my favorite color. Okay. I like a good girly aesthetic. Okay. But when you get inside of here, girl, you can completely make this your own. I encourage you to make this your own. Girl, if your favorite color yellow, make it yellow. But you're just going to go click on the little template. And as you can see, this is the little sneak peek. Now I ain't gonna show y'all everything because you may need to download a sneak peek, okay? But I want to show you how you'll just come in here and Canva is gonna prompt you to Canva. And if you want to change the color, you can change the color, sis. If you want to like change the background, change the photos, you can do all of that. But all of that is available for you right here to do as your own, okay? All of the work is done. You can plug and play your own story. I mean, obviously you're gonna want to do that. But everything else for the most part is done, okay? So this is literally the freebie. It's 18 pages long. And again, everything is done for you. And like I said, on these little pages here, you can go in and put your own picture. All of that is done right there, okay? So once you do that, you'll kind of have like your freebie made up, and this is going to be like the beginning and kind of like your content plan, okay? Now I'm gonna exit out of here for a second. Now I'm gonna go back to Mama Bot, okay? And then she mentioned, like say if we do the freebie, hey love, or she says what right here, sis, I made a 10-minute video, or you can say, sis, I have this sneak peek for mamas who are curious but unsure. Is short, honest, and full of encouragement. Comment sneak peek and I'll send it your way, or comment video and I'll send it your way, okay? So that's what you'll be doing. And then step 3, if anybody, responds to you or anything like that, you would DM them, right? But we're going to take it back. We're going to take it back. And this is why I designed Mama Bot like this. You can question her. You can redirect her. You can tell her what to do, okay? So let's just say if I say, hey girl, I'm not ready to necessarily promote the freebie just yet because I haven't decided what social media pages I want to use. And also, do you think it would be best, since I am a complete beginner, maybe to start in some of the modules? Which modules should I go through? Should I go through all 26 of them at once? What should I do? Oh, did it not say? Y'all, I got to re-say that all over again. Hey girls, so before I actually start promoting the freebie, I want to start in the modules. Which modules should I start with? Should I start with all of them, or is there a certain one before I start focusing on talking about the freebie? I don't have any social media experience and I've never really promoted anything online. So I want to make sure that I'm starting off strong. Okay, there we go. I got to remember to hit the check. Y'all. Okay. So she says, okay, mama, now this is a smart question. And I love that you're thinking strategically. Since you never promoted anything online before, you want to build a solid foundation first without overwhelm. Here's an exact beginner friendly module path to start strong and safe. So she says, start here. Your core 3 module flow. These 3 will get your mind, method, and message aligned before you open your mouth online. So she says, start in the hey mama start here. This is like the official orientation. It sets the tone. And then she says your mindset is key, and then digital marketing mama. So if I quickly kind of show y'all, going back into our classroom, boom, you're going to start here. You're going to start literally, this is just a prayer that I do, really kind of welcoming moms in, because I want your journey to be blessed. I want you to be successful. I want you to be fruitful, and I want you to live a life of abundance. Sis. So one thing about it, and 2 things for sure, baby, we're going to always include Jesus in this journey, okay? Because this ain't like nothing else you ever did before, okay? So that's there. You'll find out why NPM was created. Really short form videos. We have the terms and conditions form, community guidelines, and then also, where is my, I can't see y'all, I'm sorry, the getting started. And these are just short, quick little videos of things that is really important that, as all moms, I want you to go and decide. I talk about, you deciding, do you want to be face forward or faceless? I talk about you thinking about the different social media platforms that you're going to start when you get on here. I always tell all of my moms in here, you definitely want to have like that one, main social media platform, deciding if you want to, figure out, do I want to, use an existing page that I already have, that I have followers, or do you want to start something completely fresh, right? Maybe you don't want your family, pocket watching you in your business or whatever like that. Maybe you decide you do want to be faceless, right? Well, these are things to think about. And I talk about that, just the importance of that as you are navigating through your journey as a complete beginner. Okay. So that's everything inside of here. And then again, this is where you'll have access to Mama Bot. So you'll just scroll down here and click there. Okay. And then as you can see, it says your mindset is key. Y'all, everything that we do, this whole journey, I'm being completely honest with y'all, is copy and paste. Okay. It truly is copy and paste. Sis, if you can copy and paste, you can make 10K months. You can make 20K months. You can make 30K months. That's all this is. That's all everybody is doing. Okay. But I'm telling you now from experience, from, coaching and mentoring so many people, your mindset has to be right, sis. It has to be on point. If you are in a financial situation right now, financial hardship right now, I know it's hard. I know it sounds too good to be true, but you can see your way out of that situation. But it starts with you changing your mind. It starts with you thinking, differently, on purpose. Okay. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen if you think that you can be successful? If you think that God can provide an opportunity for you to be able to make money so you can take care of your family, so you can be present. That's why it's 80% of mindset. And again, dealing with mom guilt, girl, dealing with just mom life in general while you're running a business, that's a whole nother world. And that's exactly why I put together that module. So that's what I cover inside of there. And then we have the digital marketing mama module, which again, another module that's important. I really try to structure these and put them all in order for moms to go in order. But again, you have the beauty of kind of jumping around, getting what you need and leaving what you don't, because all moms, where their starting point is going to be different, right? There may be, I have moms in here, for example, that had different courses and programs that they just couldn't sell. They had issues with selling it. But once they started learning the training inside of NPM and it actually fit their lifestyle, it made more sense, right? And they started showing up differently and they started showing up accordingly and they actually started getting sales. So again, you can literally jump in, get what you need, leave what you don't. Anything that you feel like is a struggle area or a problem area, even Mama Bot will direct you to a module. And I'll even show y'all that here in a second. But as you can see, top 3 modules are going to be the first 3 modules that you go to. Okay. So that's kind of like your game plan. Okay. And let's see what else she says. Let me scroll down. And then she says, you'll be ready to choose and promote your freebie. Okay. And then she said, then you'll need to go to the Set It Up Shop, Mama. And inside of there, I show you how to set up your website with either Stand Store or Beacons. I highly recommend either one of those two. They're really kind of simpler platforms. And again, I show you step by step how to upload. So if you want to, start trying to sell NPM day one, you can do that. I always try to tell people, be realistic with yourself and you actually want to know the information, y'all, because again, it's not just about making money. It's about being a resource. It's about making an impact. It's about being a blessing to other moms as well, too. So it's important for you to know the information and know where it's at. It's not saying that you have to know everything or you have to be an expert, but it is important for you to know at least where the information is. Now, granted, you could ask Mama about as well, but still, you still need to be a resource, okay? So I always tell people, give yourself realistically, at least 5-10 days of you actually trying to go in, being consistent and learning this training. But the point of it is you can learn or you can earn while you're learning at the same time. And that's where Mama Bot kind of really helps and kind of eliminates the whole, like, how long is it going to take me to get through these modules? Well, you can ask her questions in regards to whatever it is that you may be struggling with or need help with. Okay. And then if I scroll down, what else did Mama Bot say? She said, real talk from Mama Bot, you do not need to wash them off at first. You don't need to feel like literally everything that I just said, pretty much. You don't need to feel like an expert. You need to start with the first 3, pick one freebie, post one simple thing, then boom. Okay. So let's just say we went through the first 3 modules. Okay, girl, we decided which freebie we're going to use. I'm going to use since I used the sneak peek earlier, I'm going to go ahead and use it again. I'm going to say, so this is going to be my very first post. I'm deciding to post on YouTube Shorts. What should I say as my very first post? Obviously, I don't have any sales yet, so I really don't know what to talk about. And do you think it would come off a little too strong or a little too salesy if I promoted the sneak peek? Give me some ideas of what I could say, possibly a caption, a hook, and maybe even like what I should be doing in the video to promote this. Y'all, this is how I'll be talking to ChatGPT. This is what I'll be trying to encourage y'all. You ain't got to talk to it like it's a search engine. You talk to it like it worked for you, okay? So, let's see what she said. Oh, sorry, y'all. It says, yes, Mama, first of all, yes to YouTube Shorts. That platform is a hidden gem and you are smart for starting there. Second, no, it's not too strong or salesy to promote NPM sneak peek on your very first post. As long as it is wrapped in realness and value, you are not selling, you are inviting, you are not pitching, you are planting a seed. Let me help you make this soft but powerful first impression, okay? So look, sis even give us a video idea, okay? So this is what I mean, y'all, when I say step by step, tells you what to say, tells you what to do, tells you what to show. If you can copy and paste, you can get paid, sis, okay? So she says, okay, so the energy is going to be calm, open, and honest. It could be a face-forward video of you comfortable, right? Or you use a voiceover, lifestyle clips, whatever, right? But you sit in a natural environment on your couch, holding coffee at your desk, mama style, okay? Look into the camera and be you. No filters, no perfection. And sis even gives you what to say, okay? So again, if you want to just do like just a B-roll, right, of you typing on the computer, of you drinking a cup of coffee, looking at the window. I love doing that, girl. That's like one of my favorite go-to videos to do all the time, okay? But you literally can say, I just started something totally out of my comfort zone, but I'm excited. And then as far as the body, I've never done anything like this before. I'm not techie. I've never sold anything online, but I just joined this beginner-friendly digital marketing system made specifically for moms. And honestly, I feel seen for the first time. There's this free PDF I'm sharing called the NPM Sneak Peek. It shows exactly what this system is and how moms are turning their everyday moments into everyday income. No pressure, no selling, just a sneak peek. Y'all, do y'all see how real and honest that is? Now, granted, do you have to say this word for word? No, I designed her to help you and give you that starting point, okay? ChatGPT, using bots and all of that is cool. It's here to help you, but it's not here to replace you, sis, okay? This is just giving you a voice, giving you the confidence that you need until you can get it on your own. This ain't about literally just I'm gonna say everything that this says, but that definitely, if you took that and remix it, oh my God, girl, it's my first day. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not tech savvy by any means. I've never sold anything online, but I just joined a beginner-friendly digital marketing system that is not just a system, but also a community for moms just like me. And I can't explain how I feel, so happy, so impactful for the very first time. Like again, remix it, make it your own or whatever, but let it be your starting point, okay? Then on top of that, sis even gives you a caption, okay? So literally what you're gonna post on there, okay? So I'm not here to sell. I'm here to share what I just discovered. I just joined a beginner-friendly program called the Mompreneur Method, and the way it's designed for real moms with real lives. Wild, right? I'm starting with a simple PDF, boom, like y'all, step by step. Okay. So this is what I mean. Now, for the girlies that are like, well, girl, I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna put y'all on game real quick because I know I'm gonna have some women be like, well, what if you don't want to show your face? What if you don't want Girl, I don't know why you don't want to show your beautiful face, but you should. I'm gonna show you how quickly we can do this too. So let's say you want to use this. It's gonna be your first post, right? Okay, because we're gonna get you that coin, sis. That's important, right? Let's say, okay, well, I don't want to show my face. This is where you can go inside of Canva and you can create a faceless, video. There are a lot of stock videos that you can use, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I just believe in girl, at least generate your own. Okay. So you can use apps like Gemini. Google Gemini is really, really good, but MamaBot will also generate images for you too. But Canva, another great tool that you can use. It's free. Yes, they have the pro version and they have a free version. I definitely am going to always tell you to upgrade to the pro version. It's just, girl, because you get so excited sometimes when you're in there creating, and then you'll be like, okay, look, I keep getting stumped by this free stuff. Let me just go ahead and pay. It's $15 a month, y'all. It's definitely worth it. You know what I mean? It's just worth the investment. So let's say I'm gonna do this faceless. So I'm gonna have her generate me like a quick little caption that I can use, or a quick little prompt that I can use that I'm gonna drop inside of Canva AI to generate me a video that I can actually post on social media. So this is what I mean. So if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to show your face. If you want to use AI and generate an AI twin inside of NPM, I have a module on that literally shows you how to do it. Y'all, if I'm being completely honest with y'all, any photo that you've probably seen online of me for the last probably year and a half, it's been AI. It's not been me. Girl, I don't never have time to take no goddamn photos. I don't, okay? But I will utilize AI in a second, and I believe it because it will save me so much time, so much energy, and it has made me so much money as well, too. So I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to ask her, let me think, y'all. I'm thinking off the top of my head. I don't feel comfortable showing my face just yet. So I think for my first post, I just want to show like a faceless black mom. I'm black, y'all. A black mom. Can you give me a prompt that I can drop inside of Canva AI of a golden skin tone black woman? She has long black curls. She is happy, excited, and you can show that she is a mom trying to build a business. She's in her living room. There is a laptop on the coffee table and toys scattered around the floor. And she's smiling, looking at her computer. Can you make the image slightly blurry to showcase like it's a faceless image? That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. I just be making shit up, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really do. But we gonna see what MamaBot give us. She gonna give us a little prompt. Now, again, she can generate like images and stuff like that of you. But as far as like the video, I'm just going to take it straight to Canva because this is really going to help. So as y'all can see, she went ahead and gave me a prompt, a faceless golden brown skin black mom with long black curl. Okay. Let me just make sure it looks good. Okay, and then I'm gonna copy this. Okay, and we're gonna go into Canva. Y'all can see my screen still, hopefully, right? I'm pretty sure y'all can. Okay, so I'm in Canva now, right? So I'm gonna go to where it says Canva AI. Now, granted, okay, this is pro. So this is the pro version, but like I said, y'all, it's definitely worth it because it's saving you time, energy. If you don't want to create nothing, if you don't want to film or whatever like that, now I ain't gonna lie, I do enjoy filming content because I get paid to, and this is what I'm always trying to tell y'all, I get paid to film myself doing the dishes. I get paid to sweep, to do, I look at life like that because that's all I do. I take the everyday things that I do every single day and I turn it into content that actually gets me paid. So I highly recommend, sis, just set up your phone. Girl, if you got to set it up, it ain't about you having a tripod or a nice camera, whatever. Use the back of your phone. This is what I tell the moms all the time inside of the community, y'all. Get that clear, crisp content, but just film the things that you're doing every single day, okay? I'm telling you that works too. But for the girlies that are shy and are scared, we'll do it this way, okay? So I'm going to go inside. I'm going to hit video clip, right? Now I'm going to say generate a video, or maybe I'll say, I think it's 10 seconds. It's been a while since I did this, y'all. A 10-second video. And then I'm going to drop what she said in here. If I can spell. Okay. So I'm going to hit this. And now Canva, it usually takes about 2 minutes or whatever like that. But y'all, I'm telling y'all, I cannot say this. I'm going to go back into, let me go back into school. While that's doing this magic, I'm going to hop back in the classroom and kind of show y'all just a little bit more. So y'all, one thing that I cannot say it enough, I was actually talking about this in my story today, was, y'all, I utilize ChatGPT for everything. And as a mom, sis, I also teach you that. And I talk about that inside of this module here. This is called Mama's New Bestie. And just the importance of why you need ChatGPT. Y'all, when I tell you I use it for everything, and you should be using it for everything, y'all. I don't know how long it's going to be around, but ChatGPT AI is creating so many millionaires. Don't you want to be a part of that, sis? Again, a job is cute. A 9 to 5 is cute or whatever like that. But are you happy or are you miserable? You know what I mean? ChatGPT AI, y'all, is creating ways out for people, okay? And I don't know about you. If you are miserable on your job, sis, that is a choice at this point, okay? You can do something. Yes, it's scary. Yes, it's not even hard, but yes, it's different to think outside of your comfort zone. But you doing the same thing that you've been doing for the last year, for the last few years, for the last decade. You haven't done anything different. So I'm telling you, this is why social media, why AI is blowing up, because I'm telling you, people that are beginners, kids, y'all, are kids. Okay. My son I know it's not a lot of money, but it's still, my son has made $2,000 and he's 11 years old he put together a little course for kids and everything like that. So this is what I mean, y'all. It's taking over. It's scary. I know it's fucking up our water and stuff like that, but girl, you better use it while you can, okay? Before it disappears. And I can't say it enough. So again, inside of this module here, I break it down like how I use it for my mom life, y'all. I plan my meals when I go grocery shopping. I'm like, hey, I will drop my grocery list inside of ChatGPT and be like, hey, give me some meals or whatever like that for the week. Cause I be trying to switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to do a little 1-2-1-2 for my men. And for the kids, they picky, so they really don't be eating. But things like that. But utilizing it, I know it's scary, but y'all, these systems are used to help us save time, save energy, and make a lot of money. So again, if you're interested, the link is down below. MPM, every time you resell it, sis, that's $397 that you pocket. If you just sell 3 in a month, that could cover your rent. That can cover, groceries, childcare that a lot of women, a lot of moms right now can't afford because CCDF then got cut off and things like that. I'm telling you, like, stop being such a consumer online and become a producer, okay? You don't have to create anything. You don't have to build anything, but you can lock in and just show up. You posting every single day. You're posting Facebook statuses. You're posting threads. You're on Twitter or X or whatever like that. Why not get paid for it? Okay. That's what I teach. And that's what this is all about. And literally it's just repeat, rinse and repeat. Okay. But again, I just want to kind of quickly show y'all inside this module. And again, I show you how to personalize your ChatGPT. I show you literally just different hacks that, a lot of people don't understand because so many people are using ChatGPT so generic and they're getting generic answers and they're getting generic prompts. Your ChatGPT should know you, okay? Know what the next move you're going to make. And that's exactly what I teach inside of here. Let me kind of hop back quickly into, not here, y'all. Sorry. I want to make sure y'all still with me. Y'all drop some pink hearts in the chat if y'all resonating with me, okay? Let me know. I want to know y'all here, okay? I'm going to go back in here. Oh, you know what? I might have to stay in here. Of course it said because it's 10 seconds. I didn't even catch that, my bad. I'm gonna change this to 8 seconds. Okay, Canva, y'all being petty. We're gonna make an 8-second video. We're gonna let it do its thing. And then I'm gonna show y'all how you can resize this. Again, it usually doesn't take up to the 2 minutes or whatever like that, but y'all utilizing these tools in these systems, okay? So you don't have to do anything. If you want to create flyers, carousels, and things like that, we're gonna go through that too. I'm gonna show y'all how to create a quick little carousel, because right now on Instagram, carousels are blowing up, and carousels are really kind of making a comeback of how they can convert and bring you so many followers, get more visibility on your brand, on your business. And again, y'all, kind of going back to what I was talking about earlier when I was stating that MPM, yes, is designed for you, to make income and possibly replace your full-time income, right? And that's great. But I always am going to encourage moms and tell moms, because this is how I started. I started selling someone else's digital product. And once I seen that I could make consistent income selling somebody else's stuff, that inspired me and motivated me and was like, wow, I can create my own thing. And that's really honestly how MPM is born. But you know what I mean? Take that easy way, that easy route, and get your practice in, get your training wheels in. Okay. So as y'all can see, now I said make her golden, but that's okay. She's a beautiful woman. So as y'all can see, quick little video. Okay. Now I can go in here, tweak the prompt, do all of that as well. But I just want to quickly show y'all. So here's the video. So I'm going to go, because we need this for social media, right? So we can't post it in that type of format. So I'm going to go to my resize tool in Canva up here, and I'm going to click on social media. Okay. Excuse me. Ooh, and I'm going to hit redesign, resize. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I couldn't say the word. Redesign, resize the design. Okay. So now I have a quick little video. Now, again, if I want to be more specific, I can go in there, y'all, with prompts and things like that with, generating videos. Here, let me press play. As y'all can see, it's a quick little video. She's smiling, she's cute or whatever like that. But boom, I can go back into, let me find my Chrome. Let's go back into MamaBot, right? And what was it that she gave us? Let's see. I'm gonna go back at the top. Wasn't it a hook? I can literally grab this hook here. Boom. And now I can also do this in, if I'm uploading it in, let's say, YouTube Shorts, you have the option to do that there, or on Instagram, it don't matter, okay? But I'm just showing y'all, if y'all want to kind of do it all in one place, you can do that. I can go over to my text box, add text, and then I can paste this just like this. Now we want to make it a little cute, make it pop a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do. Okay, so I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, resize that like that. And let's make it, I love a good pink, girl. I love a good pink, but I don't like, let's see, I'm gonna make it, I like to play around with different, y'all. I'll be here all day playing around with it, with text, but we just gonna leave it like this, okay? Now let me add a little effect or something. Let me make it pop or something. I'm gonna go in. Maybe we could do okay, I'm always doing pink, y'all. Let me do a different color. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Let's do, let's do, y'all be here all day. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't come here for this, but I just want to show you. We're going to do this. I don't like that. You can see that, okay? So maybe these are your colors, okay? Maybe this is the color you're going to make your MPM logo or whatever like that. Inside of MPM, I talk about just the importance of y'all tying y'all brand together, your website, using the same colors. This is why every time you see me, I'm always using pink, black, and white, okay? Because when you think about some of your favorite brands, or when you think about, signature brands, McDonald's, Pepsi, they're billion-dollar brands, right? But you see colors and you associate colors with them. And that's another important thing that, it's branding is not just about colors, don't get me wrong, but it's a part of it and it makes a huge difference, okay? So say this is going to be my color that I'm always going to use in my videos. Again, I'm going to make my MPM logo this, girl. I'm going to make my MPM sneak peek that, all of that, okay? But now I got a quick little video. And boom, like I said, if I wanted to go and, maybe make her faceless, I could do that, resize it where like maybe her head is cut off. You can do that. The point is, what I'm trying to tell y'all and quickly show y'all is, look how quickly I put together a video that quick. Now I can just download this video, and this can be my very first video that I post. Boom. And then as far as like website, Again, you would just go into that Set It Up Shop Mama website, set up Beacons. Beacons is a free site that you can get started with. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm a Stand Store girl. I love me some Stand Store girl because it's really straight to the point and easy to use. But I get it. Sometimes when you're starting out, you don't want to be paying for all these different tools and resources, and you don't have to, sis. You can use Beacons. It's free. Inside, I show you how to set up step by step. I show you how to upload NPM, upload the sneak peek, and then again, when you upload your first video, you will actually have something, you know what I'm saying, in regards to, you know, a call to action or CTA. You'll hear maybe myself or other people refer to actually get people to comment. And that's how you can get your first lead. And when you start getting your first lead, it's not about, you know, trying to beg or convince a mom. You're literally just simply leading her to, hey, sis, if you're interested in making passive income, this is how you can do it. Okay. So again, that's how you can do a reel. Again, if you want to do your own, I highly recommend that you do your own, because y'all think about it. Would you want to buy something from somebody that you ain't never seen their face? Or would you want to buy something from somebody that, you know, you feel like, okay, this is a real person? Obviously, with AI taking over, there are a lot of scams out here, if I'm just being completely honest, right? So it is important. And that's why I'm always going to tell you, if you ask me, my personal opinion, can you run a brand faceless? Absolutely, y'all. I made my first $50,000 completely faceless. I was a whole white woman online, right? But I can honestly say it was so much easier for me to show up as myself, as the mom that I am, as the Black girl, the Black woman that I am, right? And be myself, and do that. And like I said, that's really kind of how I fell into, you know what, I'm just about to start filming me trying, you know, because so many people stress themselves out thinking like, oh, I gotta hurry up and try to get cute and, you know, do this and go to this restaurant and spend some money that you really don't be have at that time to spend to try to like sell a dream. No, I'm showing you everyday mom life. I like getting paid, you know, folding towels and folding laundry while money comes in. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's why I'm always telling y'all, if I can do this, you can do this as well. It's not about you living an aesthetic lifestyle. It's not about you changing who you are. It's about utilizing a system that tells you what to do, tells you what to say, tells you how to show up, and literally gives you step by step on how you can start generating your first $1,000 online, to your first 10K, to your first 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K. What they done for you system. Every time you resell NPM, 100% profit, sis. You get the support, you get the community, you know what I'm saying? And you get a system that, like I said, is like no other. Okay. There is no other competition. There is no other course, no other community, no other program out here like NPM. And that's what makes it highly sought after. That's what makes it, you know, where it's going to be easy for you to, you know, sell. I was telling, you know, the moms inside of my community, one of the moms inside of my community, y'all, I met her at a park, at an indoor park. So I wasn't even online. I wasn't even talking about, you know, digital products or whatever like that. She just happened to see that I was filming myself, and she was like, oh, what you doing? You know, thinking, because again, a lot of moms film their everyday moments. A lot of moms film their kids at the park and things like that. Well, sis, I'm not saying you got to show your kids. You can be turning that into income that will actually pay you. That's all this is. Okay. So I'm gonna go back into Mama Bot. And let's just say, okay, y'all, Threads is another thing, y'all. And Threads has been highly slept on, okay? And girl, I'm telling you, better take advantage of it. Say you want to go the Threads route, right? Say you want to be the mama that's like, look, I really don't want to do no content or whatever like that. I'm always going to tell you to do some content, y'all, because content is queen, okay? No pun intended. I got a module or a pillar inside of the Everything is Content module inside of NPM, and I talk about that because, y'all, I'm telling y'all, so social media, short form content, it really is queen because, you know, it's free advertisement. You know, you don't have to run ads in this business at all. You organically posting and things that you were doing anyway. You be posting a little Ray Ray birthday and, you know, shout out to your cousin, shout out to this. It's the same thing, sis. Why you can't post something and just plug a product and get paid for it? There's nothing wrong with that, okay? We need to normalize this, okay? Because everybody be quick to be like, oh, this is a scam. This is too good to be true. Girl, you're broke, okay? So you need to be doing something, okay? Else than you trying to get attention online, but you're doing it for free. You want people to hurry up and like your status, but what is them likes getting you? You know what I mean? So this is what this is about, okay? But let's just say we need some threads, okay? Hey girls, so I decided that I want to you know, go the threads route and just post, you know, rage baiting threads, critical thinking threads that will spark curiosities for moms to, you know, want to learn more about digital products, want to learn more about digital marketing, and really just plug NPM, you know, softly. I don't want it to come off salesy. I don't want it to come off like I'm trying to beg or whatever. I want it to genuinely, you know, show moms that they can do this and be successful with this and start making income as well. Okay, so I'm gonna let her do her little 1 2 1 2. Thank you, Ju. Okay, so I'm gonna drop that in there. And as y'all can see, MamaBot gives you every single thing that you need. Boom, threads. Y'all know on threads. Look, my community put me onto this. Okay, that's one thing that I love about NPM. Okay, as much as all of the knowledge that I know, y'all, I share it with y'all. I tell it with y'all from my past experience. I'm gonna help you, guide you, but also I'm never afraid to be a student. And that's one important thing that I want all people to know. I didn't know that you could schedule on threads, girl. So I'm like, girl, threads is the new little baby. It's minimum work. So you can take these threads, just like this, how she gave us, boom, copy them, paste them on your threads, schedule them on your threads. And this is another way that you can get visibility on your business, y'all. So simple. She did the work for you. Again, do you have to copy it word for word? No. But if you are someone who wants to start and you want to start today and you want to start generating income today, let the work be done for you, okay? You do not have to work hard to make income, sis. That's all I want you to realize and understand from watching this live, okay? That's all I want you to really take from this live is you have to learn to work smarter and not harder. Would you rather work 40 hours of overtime to get you some more money or post a video of some shit that you was going to do anyway? Pick or choose. You know what I'm saying? That's all this is, okay? So she even provided threads for us, okay? Same thing, every single thing that you need, an idea, a thought, digital products that maybe you even want to create. You can drop them inside of MamaBot and she will analyze them and tell you what to tweak, what to change so you can actually make sales, okay? I tell moms this all the time. There is nothing wrong with selling a $10 product, a $3 product, a $4 product, a $27 product. But if I'm going to be honest with you, I would rather sell one product that pays me $400 versus one product that I have to sell 100 times to barely even make $100. So again, the choice is yours. Living paycheck to paycheck, that is your choice, sis. Okay, I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because this is how I wish somebody would have talked to me a long time ago, so I could have got started a long time ago. But I thought it was too good to be true. I thought it was a scam. I thought there's no way. But once I got into my Bible and I started, really talking more to God, and I said, God, like, I want more out of life. What I got to do? I'm willing to put in the work. I'll work hard. I'll kill my, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I felt because that was the environment that I grew up in. I always was told, like, well, if you put in the work and you do this, no. Wealthy people learn how to delegate. They learn how to put systems in place to make them more money. And when you learn that and you master that, you never have to worry about money, a day in your life, and that's why I'm so passionate about digital marketing and digital products. Yeah, I've made a lot of money, right? But I'm still making money. I'm still scaling my business. And so can you, sis. It does not matter your experience. It does not matter if you're tech savvy. It does not matter if you have followers. It does not matter. None of that matters, okay? What matters is mastering a skill, mastering one skill, reselling a done for you system. A done for you system. If you can resell something that's already done for you, let alone you stressing yourself out trying to create something, hoping people like it, hoping you can gather testimonies, hoping this, hoping that, and it's completely normal. Everybody, when I launched my first product, y'all, was nervous as hell, I'm scared as hell, right? And that's why I'm so glad that I decided to end up taking the route of selling a done for you system when I first got started, because honestly, it took a lot of pressure off of me. I didn't have to be like, okay, well, this is my shit. You know what I'm saying? If people said they didn't like something about it, whatever, like, well, girl, it ain't mine. You know what I'm saying? I can just tell you what worked for me, versus you trying to sell your own thing. And, that's what makes this a lot easier. And again, as moms, we talk to each other all the time. We support another all the time. We have this unspoken language amongst ourselves. That's what makes this easy. That's what makes this simple. Okay. So one more thing I want to kind of quickly show y'all is the image generation, because we love a good, a little 1 2 1 2. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna do me, because I feel like people be thinking, well, of course it can do you. You're the creator, right? So I'm gonna go grab a random. I'm gonna go to Instagram. Let me go to Instagram and see if I can find a random page. Am I logged into Instagram, girl? Let me see. Let's find just a random person. We're gonna have it generate some images or whatever like that. Because again, girl, we want a good aesthetic, right? So okay, since Aaliyah popped up, we'll do Aaliyah. Let me see if I can find a photo just of her. Let's do, this is a cute. I'm trying to think. This one is cute. It gives mom life. I want just like a photo of her face. Okay, we'll do this one. So what I'm gonna do is, it's been so long since I've been on this computer, girl. Is the command shift for it? Yeah. Okay. Took me some time, y'all. I'm gonna screenshot. Oh, I should have did this other one. Let me do this one. This is a cute picture. She better get it. Let's do this. Let's do this one. What are y'all doing? Okay, so I'm gonna screenshot that and we're gonna go into MamaBot, right? Again, you can do this for yourself. It's completely up to you. So I'm gonna add, where is this image of Aaliyah? Hey girl, so I just uploaded this photo. Can you generate me some more photos, but put me in a different outfit? Like put me in a pink oversized sweater, keep my face consistent, keep my makeup consistent, my hair consistent, but just change the environment. Did I say keep my hair consistent, y'all? Okay, and I'm gonna show y'all how you literally can take a photo of yourself and have it generate in images of you. Okay. And again, you can use this for like maybe different carousel posts, right? The more specific you are with these prompts and how you speak to AI, the better the results. Sometimes, yes, you're gonna have to go in and tweak it or whatever like that. Maybe you want to create like a AI twin or AI character of yourself that looks like you, but it ain't necessarily you. You can do that as well too. Okay, like so again, so many different ways to utilize this. But the point is, what physical labor have I done other than me talking and typing some stuff? Okay, that's the whole point of this. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all this, and we gonna see what it come up with. Now, okay, this don't look like Aaliyah. I feel like they could have did it, but it do. But we could make it a little bit closer. And it was kind of the photo that I used. It kind of do look like her, but I feel like we can get a little bit closer. Okay, and then sometimes you just have to be a little bit more specific. So I'm gonna go back in. But that's cute, girl. And you can take that. Boom. We can take her to another app, make her move and do all that. And that can be your AI character that you can use. Okay. So again, like the possibilities are truly endless. Is this the photo that I used last time? I can't remember. Hey girl, so I need you to generate images of the person in this photo. It's not myself, but I want to showcase just a different image, like in a different environment. Can you keep her face consistent, her makeup consistent, leave her hair the same, like long, straight, and black? Maybe put her in a Range Rover, a black Range Rover. You can see the sunroof in the photo. Put her on the correct driving side, so which would be on the right hand side of the screen. And then have her little Birkin in the car with her, showcasing, soft life, real life. Boom. Okay. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I could just be making shit up. Okay. I wish there was just this real, like, way of me saying oh, you just say this part. And I hate that people be making people feel that way, y'all. You get around, you play with it, trial and error. Okay, y'all. My whole business, I don't want to say my whole business module has been trial, but it is, you know what I mean? It's not about you thinking about what people think about you or whatever. Just get in here and have fun with it. And that's what I'm saying. When you get to start filming content, like you can involve the kids, you can do so much. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like every time I wake up, I'm so grateful to God and just y'all, I was so miserable on the job that I was, and I hated it. And I thought I was never going to leave that place. I thought I was never going to leave that place, but I did. And I made it out, all because I changed my mind, all because I said, you know what? I can have these things. I can do this. My husband never thought that he was going to come off of his second job, and he did. You know what I mean? And he's so happy. And now that he has his businesses and stuff like that, y'all, risk takers are money makers, okay? But again, it's not a risk when, again, that's why I get on here and show y'all how the system works, okay? It's not a risk, but really risk takers are money makers, okay? If y'all don't take nothing else away from me, okay? Put God in your life first. Start talking to him. Y'all, read Proverbs, okay? If you don't read nothing else in the Bible, read Proverbs. Or you can use ChatGPT to say, hey, I need help with my finances, Lord. Give me some scriptures that I can pray on. And God can reveal to you and show you for who he did it for in the Bible. He can do it for you. Okay. That's all this is. That's all I'm trying to show y'all. Okay. But I'm going to show y'all this. And if y'all have any questions, put them in the chat. But boom, as y'all can see, image generated from a whole image that I just took from the internet. Okay. Now, granted, if it's you, like I said, you'll play around with it. You'll do it, y'all, and make it your own. But everything can be done for you in one system, a system that you can resell as your own and make 100% profit from. Okay. I showed y'all step by step. I show you how you can create captions. I show you how you can create threads. I show you how literally, if you don't know what to say or what to talk about, what you're going to do your day one, you have a system, you have a plan. So use it, sis. Okay. So do I have anybody in here? Let me stop sharing my screen. And if y'all have any questions, let me know. Yes, please help with that. Help with what, Ju? I'm sorry, I missed it. I couldn't see my screen. Do I colors can spark feels and emotion? Yes, sis, they do. And it helps you stay memorable, y'all. I cannot say that enough. And again, that's one thing that I teach inside of MPM. Like I said, branding is not just about colors. It's about how you make people feel. Do you motivate people? Are you the type of person who maybe drops a Bible scripture every now and then? That might be your vibe or whatever like that. Maybe you're the person who's funny. A lot of people think I'm goofy and stuff like that. Y'all, I be serious. Y'all be thinking I'm joking all the goddamn time, but I be so serious. But again, those are the things that you learn how to tap into. But sis, if y'all don't take nothing away from me, from watching this live today, as a mom, you do so much every single day. You pour into so many people, so many like individuals every single day. You deserve to have something for yourself. You deserve to, I was telling my husband all the time, I said, when I first got started and I started doing this, I just wanted to be able to afford little cute outfits for my baby girl. I wanted to be able to take myself out to brunch and not feel guilty. I just wanted to do that, not for content reasons or anything. I never got to do that before. And now that is the lifestyle that I got to live. Stop feeling guilty about the life that you want to live. If you feel ashamed about talking about it and somebody is judging you around you, that person, you don't need to be around that person. And sometimes that consists of cutting off family, cutting off so-called friends, because people call it being delusional, but I call it being delusional in God, because the God that I serve, baby, he can do anything. He can turn around my situation like that. And once you start believing that and you start understanding that, you start moving like that accordingly. Okay. And I'm telling y'all, this is not a scam. This ain't no pyramid scheme or anything like that. The pyramid scheme and the scam is you thinking that you're actually going to get somewhere, that you're actually going to have all this money working for someone else. Now, again, I'm not telling you to quit your job. That's not what I'm saying. By any means, I ain't saying it. Use your job to fund your business. And by what I'm saying is, getting a done for you system like MPM that's done for you, that you can start making money because you're speaking to women who are just like you. You're speaking to moms who are going through everyday things that you go through. Y'all, connection is the business. When you sell things to people, people don't buy off of logic and features. Y'all don't really give a damn about the features. I'm just giving y'all free game right now. Y'all don't give a damn about the features. I know that you want to know how this can change your life and how you can make more money so you can have the freedom that you want, so you can shop when you want, so you can put your bills on auto pay so you don't have to overthink. This allows you to do that. It allowed me to do that. It allows so many moms and different students that I've had to do that. But, and all of us, including myself, y'all, was scared to start. I was terrified, y'all, but I almost let one investment hold me back from opening up the doors to so many other opportunities. Don't be that person. Don't be in the same situation that you was in last year, and then the year after that, and then the year after that. Do something different. Purposely walk different. I tell the moms inside of my community all the time, like, move differently. If you wake up every day at 7 a.m., start waking up at 5 a.m. Start being intentional with your time. Start waking up every day and being in a sense of gratitude, because that's the fastest way that you can get out of a tough situation, of a hardship or whatever. If you just give God gratitude, hey, you got all 10 fingers and toes. You got your eyeballs. There's something that you can be grateful for, okay? But it starts there. And again, it starts with your mindset. It starts with you saying, you know what? I do deserve these things. I can have this life, and I'm going to have this life. So what I got to do to get there? I can either try to work this job. I can go try to work at Amazon Flex and kill myself and be out here in this crazy weather. I can try to do DoorDash and all these things or whatever like that. And that's fine. If that's what you want to do, I'm not knocking, baby, get your money. But there are easier and simpler ways to make money online, and you can actually have fun while doing it as well too. Okay. But I hope that was helpful. I hope that kind of really gave y'all step by step. Like I mentioned, you can get MPM right now for just $397, y'all. You can get it on a payment plan. So if you are interested and you're ready to start, mama, again, this live is for moms who are ready to actually take action, who are ready to make change in their life, who are ready to get the support that they need so they can start generating income. Because y'all, summer, I don't know about y'all, I always get excited about the summer, whatever like that. Baby, we be outside. And when I say we, I'm talking about me and the kids. Me and the kids, girl. I ain't got no friends like that other than the moms inside of my community. Girl, we be outside. You know what I'm saying? And you want to have you trying to have your money right, okay? So this is that time. You know what I mean? It's taking everything in me not to cuss, y'all. I've been doing good. Forget waiting on some tax money, girl. Okay, that's cute. We don't wait on tax. We get tax checks every day in digital marketing. Okay, so if that's something that you're interested in, like I said, click the link down below. If you're still on the fence, since I don't know why, but I do have some free resources linked down below for you. Check them out. Do your research, y'all. You definitely can go on YouTube all day and do your research. But having something all in one place, and again, you can kind of jump around, get what you need and leave what you don't, really changes the game for you. And on top of it, be able to resell it. Since you can't resell no degree, you got that knowledge, can't nobody take it away from you, but you can't resell it, okay? And that's the beauty of this. And that's why I love digital marketing so much. It's completely changed my life. It's still changing my life. And, again, I just want to be a blessing to as many women as I possibly can. I tell you all the time, God spoke to me and told me I am on a mission to help 1,000,000 moms make $1 million. So sis, if you're trying to be one of them, lock in with me, tap in with me, click the link down below. But all right, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm always here to help you, guide you, give you any kind of knowledge that I have. Y'all, I'm not one of the type of people like, oh, you got to book a call or I'm going to charge you. I genuinely love to help women, moms start their journey, y'all, because I'm telling you, it's enough for all of us to go around. What God got for me, he got for me. What he got for you, he got for you. Okay. So we don't gatekeep over here. But all right, y'all. I will see y'all on the next live stream. I hope y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.